10 years ago, my mom married a sidekick. He has a lot of answers, and I have a lot of questions. Here's what we talk about.
Take it easy, take it easy. Gentle. I have to teach you guys how to use a singing bowl.
That is how you use it.
You're going to break it hitting it that hard.
It's metal.
Yeah, but that's wood.
So? Exactly.
Wood does something very interesting when you hit it too hard. It splinters. Yeah, now gentle. Can you even see it? There you go. Keep it at that speed.
Then you
Say at that speed because watch, go faster. Go faster. So you hear how it starts to rattle? You don't want that rattle. Right.
Title of this video, how to use a singing bowl.
Well, that'll be a different video. Hey everyone.
How do you know?
Huh?
Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alex. This is Riz, my stepdad. He's psychic. That's what it is.
That's it.
Yeah.
So what are we going to talk about today?
Today I have an interesting question for you.
Your questions are always interesting.
Something that a lot of us see, we don't really know what it means. We don't know if it's nothing or if it's something.
Oh, I know what it's going to be.
My question for you is what are synchronicities?
Numbers, right?
Is that what you knew I was going to say?
I knew you were going to say
It
that.
could be
I must be
numbers,
psychic.
or it could be like in all kinds of ways. I mean,
Okay.
Numbers are the most common, but you could meet people that have like the same name or something, or like
I don't meet many people named Riz. Not here though.
not here.
Actually, you know something? It took a long time to get even my email because there's so many guys named Riz in different parts of the world. Anyway.
Well, I mean, never mind. Just gonna refrain.
So we want to know.
So
Let's talk about synchronicities and numbers because this is something.
Is that a thing?
That is a thing because you're seeing this more and more often. People are seeing. They look at the time. It's 3:33. They look down on their phone. 11:11. 11:11 is like the big number that everybody loves to see. So now we're going to go into.
I was born at a synchronicity time.
444.
What does that mean?
Okay, so.
Am I a chosen one?
No, if you were 1, then you get the chosen one. You're 4, so you're the 4th choice.
No, that's not true.
All right, well, you're the firstborn girl of the family.
Yeah.
So there's even something to birth numbers. So if you have 3 kids in the family, there's always, there's a middle child syndrome, then there's the youngest, and then there's the firstborn. So when you go back into studying numbers, that's called numerology, and there are a lot of numerology experts out there. And this goes back to understanding that numbers not only make up how we build the world, right? This house is built using math, right? So that's how we are able to make a structure have integrity. So, but numbers, just like the numbers that you were born with, numerology studies how each number represents a different part of life. So you can add your birth number up and it means something. But that's not what you're talking about. What you're talking about, what happens when I see the same numbers? Well, you can if you start to see the same numbers pop up over and over again. Yeah. I know that it started for me maybe about 15 years ago. And I've noticed that more and more people are seeing numbers because 15, 20 years ago, no one came to me for a reading and asked me why they keep seeing numbers. Now
it's like a thing. Now you see them on license plates or the time on your phone or
well, are numbers lucky, right? So people say, well, lucky 7s, or if I see 13, that's a bad number. But let's do numerology another episode.
Yeah,
let's just say,
okay,
what about when numerology? What about when you think of a song and the song comes on the radio and it's a song you haven't heard in a long time? It's not a song that is like a hit. Does that happen to you?
Yeah. Okay. Like I'll be thinking of a song and I'll put on like Pandora or something random like that, and the song will be the first one to play.
Right. And you didn't say it out loud because you know how everybody's talking about how Siri hears you.
That's also a synchronicity.
Yes, that's a synchronicity. It's when things line up. So does that mean something good is going to happen? I just look at it this way, that when you have a synchronicity, it's the universe saying to you, we're right here. You know how people go, we're right here? I like to say we're right here because the third eye, that's your spiritual center. That's another episode we have to do. So when you are with another person right here, it means you're on the same wavelength spiritually. So that's the universe saying to you, hey, I'm here. You keep seeing the same numbers. You're right on time. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. And we got you.
Okay. So it's saying that you're right where you're supposed to be.
It's just like a little confirmation from the universe. Like, hey, there's something else going on here just other than...
So sometimes I look at it like if I'm in the car and I'm driving somewhere and I start seeing, like the triple numbers, I look at that like where I'm going, I'm supposed to be going.
Well, first of all, I want to say that you shouldn't be looking around when you're driving.
Yeah, you should be looking around.
No, you should be looking at the road.
That is the road, the car and the road.
You know what's going to happen in this show? All the things that step-parents and parents are supposed to know. Don't ever do a show with your step-kid or your kid, because then you're going to find out lots of stuff because they're speaking completely openly.
Okay, but when I'm driving, like, I'm supposed to be aware of my surroundings.
You're not supposed to be reading license plates.
Can't help it.
Okay. If you're
So I'm going where I'm supposed to be going.
Or you're at a red light, that's fine. Okay.
Anyway, I'm going where I'm supposed to be going. Right?
Synchronicity.
That means, so wherever I'm going at that moment, when I see these numbers...
Oh, no. Wait. You see where this is going? She's going to try to say that, because I don't know where she goes sometimes, so she's going to say, hey, I saw the numbers. It said 333. I was exactly where I was supposed to be.
That's what I'm saying. So yes or no?
Yes or no what?
That means I'm going where I'm supposed to be going.
Yes. Spiritually, yes, I'll have to agree. You are.
Spiritually.
Yes.
That's the catch.
Not as your stepdad, I can't say you're supposed to be going wherever you're going. Especially if it's 3:33 in the morning.
Okay, I don't go anywhere at that time. Please don't lead our viewers astray.
Zen.
Chill.
Watch your tone.
So then...
Yes. What else besides synchronicities you want to ask me about?
Well, I feel like there's more to synchronicities.
Sure. I can go on and on about anything, apparently. But I will say this about synchronicities. Once you see a number, you can take it as at face value that, okay, I'm right in sync.
Oh,
but then look up what those numbers are.
Oh, okay.
Right, you can look that up. You can Google numerology, and it'll give you explanations as to what the combinations of numbers mean, and so forth.
So if I look up 444, will that say something about who I am?
Of course.
Since I was born at that time.
No, you know what's interesting? So there's something called a birth number. Now,
but I need answers about being born at that time.
You can look that up.
How can I get answers? Should I ask a psychic?
You should ask a psychic.
Well, I was born at 444.
Shall I tell you what 444 represents to me?
To you?
Yes, because some people go very surface and I go very deep. So some people say, oh, triple fours. Let's talk about the number 4. But I see triple fours and I think of the number 12 because I add those numbers together. And then I take the 12 and I add the 1 and the 2 together and I get a 3. So I would look more into what the significance of the 3 is.
Really?
If I want to reduce it to a single digit. So to have a very comprehensive view of how numbers affect you or play a part in your spiritual makeup. So I would first look up 4, and I would talk about what 4 is, but then to have 3 4s in a row equaling 12, then that equals 3, right? Then I would look up what the 3 is.
Okay. So that does say something about me.
Yes, it does say something about you. And we can go on and on and on, but this episode is not about a birth.
I just feel like there's more to it.
There is.
For my birth time, I feel like there's more to it.
Yeah, because having 3 numbers in a row is for me, it's a master number. It's a master combination. So it doesn't mean you're a master yet. It means that you're on the path of mastery as to what the number 4 represents. So look that up.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so is it the same thing like in synchronicities? Like, let's say you have a boss with a name, a certain name, right? Mm-hmm. And then, whatever, let's say your boss, like whatever, it's like plays a significant role in your life. Mm-hmm. Then, you're moving around and moving around as in like you're moving homes.
Yes.
Let's say you move into a new house and your neighbor has the same name as your boss.
If it's a very unusual name.
And it's an unusual, it's not like an American,
like John or Mike.
Yeah, like it's an unusual, like a foreign name.
Okay.
And they are a similar background too. So that's a synchronicity, I think. So what?
I think so, to some degree.
Yeah, that is.
You know, the line.
Like they're mixed with two things that are not common.
Well, then I would say, do you have a similar experience with both of them? Then if you do have a similar experience with both people who have the same name, then the universe is trying to give you a message about that particular spiritual lesson.
Well, in this case, this is not for me. This is actually something that happened, but it was for someone that I know. So, and I don't think that they had a similar, because the boss was very light.
Okay, so that's what I would call a coincidence. But can I talk
That's a coincidence.
Yeah, because if there was nothing that was actually profound or important that was happening.
Okay, I have a synchronicity from my life now, from way like high school days.
Do you?
Well, yeah, it was just really weird.
I like to get all the info.
So.
What happened in high school?
That was a long time ago.
What synchronicities happened in high school that
At this point, actually, this is like 10 years ago that this happened. So, the person I was dating in high school, which you know him way back then.
Yeah.
So, he had like an ex-girlfriend before me who gave me so many problems throughout the relationship, and she had a certain first and last name.
Right.
Then later on, after she kind of like, she never really went away, but after she wasn't, all in the business, a little. So after she was kind of like to the side a little bit, another girl came in, and then she had the same first and last name, and he ended up cheating on me with her, the other girl. And
did I know this?
I think you did, but it's been 10 years at this point since I probably talked about it.
It's a long time.
But I always remember this because why do they have those two girls have the same first and last name?
Oh, that's how deep do you want to go with this?
That is so weird.
That is not only weird, but that is absolutely that's a synchronicity.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Now,
what is that?
Well, in that situation, you had a very painful experience with both of these people.
Right.
And I would tell you that there might even be a third person who had a similar name, who was from a past life, and you're working out that karma with that person in this life.
These people, you mean? I'm working out that karma with these.
Well, let's say...
the person from the past life.
The person in the past life. So what's happening?
So in the past life, they had that name.
They had that name, and now some people in this life have that name that are making you think about some things about how you're handling your life, right? So it got you thinking, didn't it?
Oh, and you know what else is crazy? This is really weird. This happened to me. It's very similar to that situation. So clearly I didn't clear it 10 years ago. So this is to a few years ago, but more currently. Mm-hmm. So two separate guys that I was dating, not it was around the same time, but one was right after. Mm-hmm. And so the first guy cheated on me, again, so it's a recurrent theme, with someone with a particular name again. Okay. Then
not the one from high school.
No,
another name.
This was
okay, but obviously the story is going to be that now there were two girls again.
But not the same guy. So then I meet a new guy,
and he cheats on you.
He cheats on me with a girl with the same name as the last one, and it's not a common name. And I'm like, are you kidding me right now? What is going on?
Well, okay, so
that's the synchronicity, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what do these mean?
Well, first of all, I want to say to you that you've had a very interesting spiritual path in relationship about understanding yourself, relationships themselves, and how you value relationships, how you value yourself within a relationship. Right. Okay, because a lot of people have gone through people cheating on them. Yeah. And for some people, it breaks you. And then for some people, you make yourself from it. You get broken and then you make yourself from it. Yeah. So it's all part of your path. But I would say this is you got some strong karma going on.
I swear
you are working out past life stuff in this one.
I swear I have so much because those are so weird.
That is really weird.
Those are so
And remember you had a friend in high school who's a good friend of yours who had the same birthday as me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, also, here's another synchronicity.
But wait a second, my assistant Erica, say hello, Erica.
Hey guys.
Your friend who...
My best friend growing up from like all of childhood also has the same birthday as you.
You see?
I have another one for you.
How could that be?
I have another one for you.
Mm-hmm.
The first ex-boyfriend I was talking about from high school,
Mm-hmm.
who had the two girls with the same name,
Mm-hmm.
his name is the name of my current, like, best friend.
Right.
And they weren't, like, they came one after another. So
This
once,
is incredible synchronicity.
yeah, once he exited, it's with names. For me, it's like with names.
Yeah.
When he exited my life, maybe like a year later, I met her. And when she told me her name, I was like, that's interesting.
So now it can happen with places also, synchronicity. When I give readings to people, like I said in one of the earlier episodes, sometimes a place comes up for me. And they'll say, I've always wanted to go to that place and never, but lately I keep meeting people from that place. My Uber driver was from that place. He started talking about that town.
That's kind of happening.
Yeah, and then I turned on the television and the first line that I heard in this show was about that place. So those synchronicities often, what they're doing is they're making you think about a situation more. They're asking you, okay, make a decision here. What does that place mean to you? Do you actually want to move there? Do you want to maybe go for a visit there? Consider it more, so then you can clear it, you can address it, you can clear it, you can go on to the next thing in life.
So synchronicities could be
There's
karma.
signs, yes, but there's signs.
There's signs.
Look, karma. Let's give a simple definition of karma now. People like to say karma's a bitch and all that kind of stuff.
Should we talk about karma in our next video? You can give is that a good, you can give a simple definition here and then we'll go into it later.
Simple definition of karma is this:
And we'll go into it later.
your opportunity for growth. So no matter what happens, that's your opportunity for growth. If it's going on for another person, listen, you don't want to send bad energy to anyone. So don't say karma's a bitch anymore. Just say, look, everything's a
Everyone
learning
has
path.
their personal karma.
Everyone has their
There's
personal
nothing
karma.
you can
Everyone
do.
has their personal learning path.
Yeah.
That's how we have a more peaceful world, and when you're more at peace. So you're not busying yourself with hoping somebody else feels bad. You don't need that energy in your life.
Drinking your own poison.
That's right. What's the saying? That anger is like
Drinking
your own poison and expecting the other person
Yeah,
to
because
get
the other
sick.
person doesn't feel it. They're not affected by it.
No, they're moving on. Great.
Okay, so basically, yeah, it could be karma. It could be your guides telling you you're on the right
Your
path.
spirit guides are giving you messages all
It
the
could
time.
be a message saying to pay attention to that place.
Mm-hmm.
Or-
They could be telling you to look up what those numbers mean on a numerology website.
Okay.
Yep.
So these are, all the things that it could be. Could it be anything else?
Look up your birth number.
Look up your birth number.
There's a way to look it up. You add up all the digits of your month, your date, and your year, and get them down to one digit, and then look up. They'll tell you what your life path number is. If you look it up. Do you know your life path number?
I think I looked it up one time and I forgot.
So I'm a number 8 when I add up all of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Just so we can give an example. The number 8 represents abundance and prosperity, and it's like the symbol of infinity. So it goes on an endless loop. It also represents heaven and earth.
And they could say about your personality too, right?
Yeah. So, but really, it's your personality, but about what your path in life is.
Oh yeah, both.
Yeah.
Back to synchronicities really quick. I listened to this guy one time. The way he explained it was, he said basically, once you start seeing synchronicities more, it's because like your energies are like lining up with the universe more.
You're paying more attention. You're not distracted anymore by all the things that you think you have to do all the time. You're
so you are just
more.
becoming in more alignment.
Absolutely,
to the
because
universe.
you're noticing it.
Yeah, and you're like attracting it in more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I think we covered synchronicities. I think we did good there.
I think we did good.
Now I want to do a video about karma. I feel like that's interesting. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll do another video.
All right.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Please like this video.
Be well.
Subscribe. Be well.